All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Uh, I'm ready to be done with this game, so that is what I plan to have at least one step closer towards. I would like to beat Manus this time if I can. Uh, I spent today kind of just doom scrolling and doing a little bit of drawing. A little bit more spent doom scrolling though. Kind of ashamed of myself for doing it, but it is what it is. No. Let's see if I can get her to come off that edge. There. Alright. Just gonna have to deal with the humanity, get around them. I've not warmed up today, so I'm kind of wondering how shit's gonna go down. It looks like not very good. So let me get myself in a Dark Souls mindset. I was trying to think about something that would be fun to mix in, because I do want to get back to my Pokemon Emerald and my Zelda 2 streams. I just ain't been in the mood for them recently. I will probably end up forcing myself to do Zelda 2, though. Oh, still took that fall damage. And this brother over here is just standing around. No, right here will do it. And those guys are not aggroed on me, but that bitch is going to start running to me. Unfortunately, I did lose whatever I had down there. That's right. Have the crush shield out. I forgot just how dangerous these witches are. Their hexes, just I forget about them sometimes. You think I wouldn't, considering how deadly they are. But, sometimes you just forget the important details sometimes. Focusing on other stuff. But I am hoping that this time I'll be able to lock in enough to really get Manus's moves down. Still wishing? Oh, this dude's doing it. He doesn't even have any fucking shame about it either. I'd do it though. If I had a bow that was strong enough, or if my character was strong enough, I'd be doing that shit too. I would. I'm not even gonna front. I'd at least poison Manus before I went down in there. I'd fight him normally for a few times, but if I got pissed off, dying too much, I'd have to shoot him. I would. I'm not even gonna front. It's not where I was intending to dodge. Alright, I need to back up and get some space. Oh, fuck. Oof. Thankfully the Black Iron set has really great poise, so I was just able to eat that shit. Ah, poor Sif, she's getting hit really bad. She's got that boss health bar though, so she's okay. Oh shit. I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't realize when he screamed he was gonna freak the fuck out. It's been too damn long since I played this game. Are you still... yeah. Ooh, get fucking dodged. I am so happy I got her ass right there. I physically recoiled with that shit like I was actually about to get smacked with a dark orb. That's how you know this shit can get really intense. Alright. My boy did not want to hit that dodge. Hey, robot. Dude's hit me with like his Worldo or some shit like that. Oh yeah, he's freaking the fuck out. Oh, Sif, get away from him. You leave my fucking dog alone. You leave... well, not my dog, my bro. My sis. My boy. I like Sif, bro. I should have locked in right there. I don't know. I feel bad for fucking Sif. Did you see how he was beating on her? When we got the Artorias cosplayer probably just sitting here AFK. Dude, on Mabinogi, that's what people would fucking do. They would get, like, the best fucking outfits they could, the most expensive shit they fucking could, and then they would just fucking sit there AFK and multi-client the game and just have, like, alternate accounts just, like, swagged out. People do that shit, unironically. Flaying, huh? Flaying, what? Dude's probably flaying his fucking foreskin. Dude, I literally just fucking teleported behind him. I don't know if you saw that tech right there, but he wasn't fucking ready for it. Alright, you fucking witch bitch. Come on. Get angry. Come at me. Did I make her wander off somewhere? Oh no, there she is. Yes, do exactly that. Make yourself susceptible to me. Ooh, 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 they don't know I play Resident Evil. I know how to dodge, bro. Lovely, isn't it? I want to know how the fuck OBS knows how to display that text, but it doesn't know how to display emojis. That's what I want to know. I probably didn't even need to dodge right there, really. I could have walked away from that. Ow. Fuck. Dude's hurting me. Called Zalgo. Shit, that's crazy. I like Whiz Bang Zoom, and that's the one Shonen Jump uses for some of their fonts. It's a pretty chill one. Oh, dude, the Artorias dude stood up. He stood up and put on a different hat. Oh yeah, I want to make sure I don't have, like, a password set for my network settings. Yeah, no password. Okay. You know, I don't remember. Do prison stones that you drop appear for other people in their worlds? Or is it just for you? There. I feel like the prism stones have a multiplayer function, but I do not quite remember. Smack it. Flaying only? Oh shit, I almost died. Flay of Eve? Alright, I gotta lock in. My stupid fucking glasses, I need to get new ones. My shit's like 4 years out of date. It's crazy. Fucking flashed my eyes with the PS4 controller light. Oh boy. Dude, I love the crest shield. I love it. Nothing looks uglier than a rolling skeleton, yes. Dude, I realized I missed some things in the Tomb of the Giants. I missed an Ember that I kind of want to go back and get. I think it might be the large Divine Ember or some shit like that. I don't remember, though. Oof, that one hurt me, fuck. Oh, he's freaking the fuck out. I need to get away. Damn. If I timed that better, I might have been able to dodge shit. Dude, the worst mistake you could ever fucking make is going down to the catacombs and resting at any of the bonfires before you can warp. I'm gonna be real with you. That's one of the worst areas in the game to accidentally go to first and get lost in too deep. Like, if you're not prepared right, you can't kill everything unless you know what enemies you need to kill. Like, it's insane. But, you know, it's part of the challenge. I like the catacombs as a whole, I think. There are some things about them I think that sucks, though. Like, the bone wheels, they suck. They don't need to have that many of them down there. And I think it's really cruel they have it so a Black Knight gets aggroed on you when you try to leave. I don't know if they intended for that to happen, but you will pick up that Black Knight's aggro whenever you try to leave from Vamos's bonfire. Hey, what's up, Fallen Knight Artorias? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I forgot to rest at the fucking bonfire and get my humanity up. Ah, well. Maybe I can do it without Sif. Cannot take the spam. Well, yeah, the spam is the problem with the catacombs. Dude, I turned off my GPS's voice. Like, I only want it to alert me, like, right when the turn is coming up. Otherwise, I don't need it interrupting my music or my YouTube or whatever I'm doing. Alright, I need to back up and let my stamina recover. Oof. Damn, son. He caught me on the edge of that shit, and that just brought me within range of him. Dude, I just have to treat this shit like a high-level Kingdom Hearts fight and just know when I have opportunities to do certain things. Fuck. Down there has to constantly roll. Yeah. Dude, and the thing is about the AI, too, is that those pinwheels don't even push you out of the way, or those bone wheels, excuse me. They don't push you out of the way, they just keep you in one spot and just shred you. If you could move out of the way once they hit you, I don't think it would be as bad. But just, you know, when you're constantly subject to being hit, that shit is frustrating. It's kind of like how, like, when you're fighting someone in a fucking fighting game and they're so good at the game, they just don't let you move. Or back to what I was saying about Yu-Gi-Oh! The other night, they just, their whole point of their play style is to make it so that you can't play the game. You know? I'm happy that I'm starting to get the timing down on those dark orbs. If only I could get the timing down on all of Manus's fucking attacks. Now, it's crazy because Manus and Calamite are my last two bosses that I have. Make it to the wheel skeletons. I just said fuck it on the garbage skeletons and necromancers. Where the necromancers so quick to attack, but the second you get near them, it's suddenly fireball spam time. Yeah, the some of the necromancers too, they're programmed to like run away from you and keep away from you, and they just run into hordes of skeletons. They were evil when they designed that shit. Also, The stream is not sponsored by the Mexican Cokes I got from the grocery store. I wish they were sponsored. Anyways, let's get back to it. I fucking wish I could do a fireball spam, man. I'll be real with ya. Get away, get away, get away. Fuck, I couldn't do it in time. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not. Sif, I need you to get in there and take one for the team. Damn, she really is just leaving it up to me. Bro. Drink up, man. Drink up. Ah. I should have rolled instead of attacking. Yeah, Manus is an evil bastard, man. Ooh, that's what I get for trying to prick him with arrows. Needling him up probably wasn't the best thing to do. So what? I lived? Alright, so if you can, like, run over here and start using that busted-ass sword that doesn't do anything. Like, unironically, all Sif can do during this fight is run distraction. Shit, okay, I can do 2 arrows before I need to dodge. Oh, shit. I just need to spend some time to download Manus's moves, really. The reach of my broadsword sucks, so I really have to expose myself to danger. That's probably the worst thing I have to say about my character right now, is just how fucking exposed I am to his close range attacks. Sif, please attack him. Just once. Hit him with something, anything. I don't give a fuck if you piss on his toe. Just get the heat for 2 seconds. No, I should have dodged left. Honestly, Tomb of the Giants, I think, has one of the meanest fucking enemy encounters in the game. With the skeleton tower and the skeleton archer. I'm talking about the giant skeletons, by the way. And the giant skeleton warrior that fucking is there specifically to try and kick you off the ledge. That shit is fucking mean. That's one of the meanest, like, setups they've put in the series, I think. Excuse me. Well, if I get tired of fighting Manus, I can go take on Kalameet, but I'd prefer if I could have Kalameet be the last one in my lineup. I just think it'd be kind of fitting for the Dragon of Calamity to be the final one I take on, you know? Ooh, I earned a soft humanity. Or did I use a twin? Nah, I might, I don't even know. I don't know, it doesn't matter really. Does not matter. Though, I will see if I can get some freebies really quick. Nope. So, is there a reason why Manus pulls us through the portal, by the way? I never knew why. Okay, maybe I should go left if he's attacking with his left. You know? And then, if he's sweeping, I go back. If he's doing that... I don't even know. Ooh, dude, what? How did I not fucking die? Ah. Shit, so was that golem just left to wander around? Dude, I just want to live. Thank you. Like, if that golem was so important, I would not let that thing just wander around. I'll be real with ya. I would have it locked up somewhere. Is he gonna whip around on me? Yep. Okay. Like, maybe Seath never really expected the golem to escape, or like, you know, he never really expected any undead to get as far as we did. So maybe he just let the golem go unchecked. Please drink. Dude, I just can't fucking reach him, man. That is true. That is true. Was just could have just been an important part of that experiment. Hmm. And dude, even this fucking like hovel motherfucker is like miserable at the bonfire. I'm about to run out of humanity to summon Sith. I don't want to. Fuck. I look away for 1 second to not cough into this fucking mic, and I do that. It's gonna be a second of I think humanity farming really quick. Freaking love it. This pain tearing me apart. Man, I've been really fucking with the Persona 1 soundtrack. It's been like on loop on my Spotify. Shoji Meguro was just in his fucking sauce in the late 2000s, man. Like mid to late 2000s was fucking peak Shoji Meguro. Overwrite this pain tearing me apart. Yeah. What the fuck? And for a second I thought I saw Manus down there, but that shit was just a smudge on my screen. Let me bump this just a little. There we go. Oh, I'm fat rolling. I forgot. Why did you do two? Oh no, I can't dodge those. Where is it? Where are they? So do you think like Seath like made all of the monsters he did as part of like a social experiment or what? Like do you think he had like his boys like taking paintings and shit like that as he was doing them? And when these like mutants were created, he said, "Oh no, look man, there's the painter. It's just a prank. There's the painter." You think he ever did that shit? See the fucking douchebag social experiment YouTuber. Dude, I want to see fucking Seath wearing one of those fucking tank tops that has like a beachy sunset vibe on it. Wearing some like fucking cargo shorts or some shit like that. I don't even know. I don't. What kind of fucking shorts would like? I don't even know. Some fucking douchebag wear. I don't want to say douchebag, but like, what would a douchebag wear? And he would be wearing like a backwards baseball cap and some sunglasses. I could totally. I want to see Seath like that. Seath the Scaleless. No! I shouldn't have been yapping. I should have been paying attention. Whatever. I'm gonna do another round of humanity, and then I'm gonna go get fucking Manus. I shouldn't have been yapping. I was trying to cook too much right there. I was trying to cook harder than you would believe. Oh. Did I just see Manus' health bar down there? Hmm. I wonder what this area would look like lit up. I just saw on YouTube about an hour before I started streaming someone going through the catacombs and the Tomb of the Giants with the lights, or no, the Tomb of the Giants with the lights turned on. And he did Anor Londo, or no, New Londo, and the Abyss with the lights turned on. But I want to see this area with the lights turned on. Also, Dark Souls conspiracy theorist, if you're still with me, I'm curious, what is the significance of that building where the abyss is? Like, that entryway into the abyss? Why is that spot in New Londo Ruins how you get into the abyss? What happened there? I gotta know. Oof. A tiny black humanity back there is the fucking real deadly one here in this situation. That little shit will creep right up on you through that guy and fucking murk you in seconds. Damn, you not gonna come down here? What if you think you can get the drop on me? And there you go. How many do I have? 4. Hmm. Yeah, I knew someone was around flanking. You know, I've never tried to use any of my halberds. I put them all up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Ah, oh well. Maybe on another playthrough I'll give halberd a try. I was just thinking maybe a halberd would be good for clearing out a bunch of these guys because the reach. I might be able to sweep with it too. Well, first things first. Am I sitting at 5 and 6? 5 and 6 will be enough. Hmm. Alright, back to the top. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab out one of my halberds. Just, try it out at some point. Not right now, but I will do it at some point. Shit, I wonder if this would actually be good. It could do poison. Damn, I got one of these. Can't use it. Let me take a look at what the moveset's like on one of these. So, I'm not going to be able to use it one-handed. I will fat roll with it, no matter what, with this armor. Okay, that right there could probably fuck up a ton of those humanity sprites. So I will keep that in consideration for the future. For right now, though, let's go take another crack at Manus. Okay, don't hit the backstab. That's fine, too. That's fine. I just realized I'm not wearing Hovel's ring, and that is why I was fat rolling. Let me get down here and see how that halberd handles. It's a fat roll. It's a fat roll. So, damn, this thing is fucking lighter. Alright, and what's the weight difference? 6.0 to my 3.0 on this guy? Yeah. So I have like just a very fine balance in there that keeps me from fat rolling. And it's very narrow actually. This could, like, I am like a half a point off from not being able to medium roll. There's something to consider, you know. One fucking hit. One hit. Yeah, that was Manus's health bar or some shit. What the fuck? Oh, fine. Dude, I wonder if I can still log this bitch. Ah, almost. Oh, no, wait, I did it. Fuck yeah. What a drop. Whoa. I gotta go check that out. Might be a Hex or something. No, just green titanite shards. I don't know if it was worth falling off the ledge for that and taking that damage and using up a fucking Estus. Because I'll never need to upgrade any weapons again for this character. Unless I do New Game Plus and I want to try something different. But there really ain't much else different I can try unless I just change up the weapon class. That'd be it. Dude did not want to hit that fucking dodge for whatever reason. Like, I get it. I get it. Sometimes I don't want to do nothing either. Oh, Manus. About to make me start quoting Chris Chan towards you. I feel anger towards you. Ooh, I feel anger at myself not dodging. Damn it, I gotta quit thinking about Chris Chan saying funny shit. He did fuck shit. He did fuck shit. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Sif, are you, like, good? Please let me be out of reach. Oh, Lord. Nah, I don't need to drink on stream. Let's see if this is the right distance. I think it is. Almost. Not close enough, I think. Yeah, I fucked it up. Bitch just fucking pushed me. Fine, be like that. Fuck. I heard her wind up for it, and I was gonna try and roll, but I just was not quick enough. And then she laughs at me about it. They're mean. They're mean with the enemies in this game. I could be a bit closer. Yeah, I was off. Dude, I don't even want to have to deal with her. I don't want to have to deal with this humanity coming towards me, but I gotta. Alright, Pipsqueak. Dude's laughing about missing. I would not be too proud of that. Shit. That's what I get for trying to get items. Oh shit, he's right there. I was gonna see if I could take a peek at Manus and lace some into him, but that was not gonna happen. I think one of my viewers said in the last stream I need at least like a longbow and feathers to be able to hit him at my dexterity or something. Alright. I'm gonna give Manus 3 more attempts and I'm gonna go try Kalameet. I'm giving Manus 1 more attempt, then I'm gonna go try Kalameet. I think I have an easier time fighting Kalameet than I do with Manus, so I feel a little more confident fighting Kalameet. I just wanted to try and save him for last, because I think he is a damn near pretty good, like, secret boss, you know? I think he makes sense for a final fight, but Manus makes sense for a final fight, too. Before I go fight Gwen. By the way, I killed Solaire for his swag. How do I have his sword leveled up? Okay. I don't know. Does his sword have better reach? Kind of. He can stab. I'll have to see. That Sunlight Straight Sword's pretty bad to the bone. I'd like to use it. Oh, God. Quit locking in on them. Alright. I'm gonna try using this and the Green Blossom and see if the extra stamina helps me out. I'd prefer to be able to block 100% of the damage that mana deals to me physically, but if I just take only 5% of it, I'm not too worried about that. I gotta see if this extra stamina will help me out where I need it to. First, I need to work on my own skill and timing, though. Gotta do that. Shit brains, come on. I wouldn't even know where to begin to dodge out of that, dude. What the fuck? He ran right up on me with that shit and then did it again. A very rare 8th color. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Well, let's go pay a visit to Calamite and go see if he fares any better for me. I don't remember if I've gone down this way as a human because there is a boss, or not a boss, but a invader. I'm pretty sure if you go down this way as a human. Shit. I'm gonna use this one for now. How did Budrow get up there? I think it was on this one. That's one thing I like trying to do sometimes when I'm getting bored, or maybe I just want to, change up the gameplay and the pace a bit, is I try to figure out how people get to where they leave these messages. This dude had to hit the perfect parkour, like right there on something. Up, almost. Almost, almost, almost. Oof. Whatever. Let's just go fight Calamite. Make sure I am. Are we good? Literally the second I go down that ladder, it kicks me. The online goes down, my internet goes out for a second. Gotta love it. Yep, there he is. What is my controller doing? Yep, he hits hard. I want the items. I got greedy. Sorry. So you pretty much don't want to be in front of Calamite because he'll do that shit. And then he has another move where he uses like his psychic mind powers to attack you. And his tail can be cut off, but his tail's kind of hard to get. There's his psychic move. And this one, just run backwards and you'll get away from his attack. That one, I couldn't quite remember what the move was for that. Ah, shit. Dude's just chilling. How many spare humanities do I have? Just one. I'm gonna go ahead and become human just in case, because I'm pretty sure there's an invasion that can happen down in that valley. Or ravine, I guess. It's probably more of a ravine than a valley. Valley's like a big, wide, open area, kinda. Ravine's teeny tiny crevice like that. Shit. Shit, I might see Vent snipe me a doggy. There it is. I could totally be misremembering too, and it could 100% just be that I would get invaded by players a lot through this area. I remember this being a pretty PvP heavy area. Just all of the DLC in general was like super PvP heavy. You could not go human in Oolacile Township without getting invaded. Like, it was a guarantee. As sure as the sun was going to rise in the east and set in the west. Yeah. Good advice. Good advice. True. Yeah, sure. I might be crying soon, you never know. Fucking Calamite. I gotta say, he is really intimidating. Oh, fuck. I don't know if that was the best move I could have made, but it kept me alive. Now, I want to see what I'm doing with 46. Oh. 50. Oh, I need to have some green blossom. I need to heal. Oh, come on, man. That was like the perfect time to hit his freaking tail, too. Dude, I can dodge Plessioth hip checks. You are not getting me with that shit. I'm talking Freedom Unite hip checks. Oh my, I whiffed on each hit. Do it again. Oh boy, better run. Watch out, Calamity. Gonna go left to right, left to right. Oh, I'm smacked. He's gonna do his magic shit. Nope, use fire. Oof. Broke through my shit. Broke through my shit. Run through his legs. There. Did not get hit, okay. Yeah, hit your shit. Oh! Oh, you ain't hitting me, son. Oh, ooh, owie. Owie, ooh. I played around too much. I thought he was gonna just fucking run right over me. I got too complacent being between the legs. Chud's the Gooner on the go. Went so fucking hard he burned off his skin all over his body. Damn, son, I'm fucking bad. Really, if I can, I want to try and get off his tail, because I can just, after that point, worry about attacking him freely. And I think I can wait on having my Green Blossom until I get down here. He starts out really far away from you, which helps out a ton if you need to do any prep. Fuck. Thought I could roll through that. He's gonna charge me. That one was cooked. Oh no, I probably should have waited till really late in my day to play Dark Souls. But I wanted to come on and put a few attempts at it at least. There we go, having my Green Blossom too soon. I should have went towards him. His ass is gonna hit me up with some shit. You just press circle. You just tap it once and your character will slide down. And welcome to the streams, man. I don't think you've been in here before. Happy Dude Eyes. Or is it Happy Dude Yes? I'm getting very cooked right now. I don't have the reach to hit that tail. Ah, fuck. I did it too soon. I'm dead. No. Oh, you're on keyboard? Shit. Try tapping whatever your dodge button is then. I'm on PC as well. I'm just using a PlayStation 4 controller. And because it's the Steam version, I get, because it's Steam, of course, I get Xbox inputs. I've only got 3 bosses left in the game, Manus and Calamite, and like I'm in for like the fucking ringer at this point. I managed to beat Ornstein and Smo by myself. That one was really tough. Yeah, I've beaten Dark Souls 2. But I played Dark Souls 2 with a controller, if you're going to ask me about keybind stuff. Did you get the original Dark Souls 2, or did you get Scholars of the First Sin? I played both versions of the game. I actually pre-ordered Dark Souls 2 like 30 minutes before it fucking released and managed to get the pre-order bonus items. Hell yeah. Dude, I will tell you, the worst thing that they did with Scholar of the First Sin was up how many enemies there are, and they changed a few things about it. But Scholar of the First Sin is still a good way to play the game for sure. Biggest piece of advice I can give you is that there is a skill called adaptability. You want to put a few points into that because upgrading that will. Oh yeah, I've been playing Dark Souls since Prepare to Die edition back in 2013, I think, or 2014. Uh, I've been playing for a while. I'm not like a pro or nothing like that. I think between for the Dark Souls 1 games by themselves, I have like 320 to 400 hours into Dark Souls 1. But Dark Souls 2 is a lot of fun. Just pay attention to the adaptability skill. You want to put a few points into it because it increases your iframes when you do a dodge roll. And my biggest complaint about Dark Souls 2 is the endurance and equip load split. They changed the stats. In Dark Souls 1, you know, your endurance affects your stamina and your equip load. In Dark Souls 2, your endurance is just your stamina. And then there's another skill, crap, I think it's Vitality. Or no, it's not Vitality, I can't remember what it is. But there's a totally other skill specifically for your equip load. That is the worst feature they ever fucking changed, in my opinion. And if you know how to parry, in Dark Souls 2, you have to wait a second to repost your enemy. So, like, after you hit that parry and they're made vulnerable, in Dark Souls 2, they fall to the ground, and you have to wait for them to fall to the ground before you hit them, or else you won't hit the riposte. You'll just smack them normally. I do plan on streaming Dark Souls 2 at some point, so if you're interested, definitely hit that subscribe button and stick around for it. I don't know if I'll do it quite right after this, because I also have some Zelda streams I need to get back to, and a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald I need to continue. So don't join Champions Coven, and don't pull some lever, Dark Souls 1 was peak. Hey, dude, Dark Souls 2, I think, for the longest time, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls game. It's back to being Dark Souls 1, because I think Dark Souls 1 is the best built. But Dark Souls 2 is a good fucking game. I think it's still a good game. Ah, shit. The world and all of that is so good. And do it right. I'll watch a tutorial tomorrow. Honestly, man, my biggest piece of advice for you is just go buy. If you can, of course, this is a if you can statement. Just get you a controller if you can. I would go buy like a used PlayStation 4 controller from your local retro store if you have one, or local game store, and make sure that you get it that it comes with a USB charger, because you can just plug it straight into your PC and it'll run. It'll run. Back in the day when I first started using a controller on PC, I didn't have an Xbox controller. I do now, but I still prefer PlayStation controllers. I had to use a PlayStation 3 controller with this app called DS3 Tool. And it was explicitly meant for getting a PlayStation 3 controller to work on PC. And that app was so freaking finicky, dude. It would always give me so much trouble whenever I would be using it. And I remember it got glitched one time, and it would equate my R3 press with like a square usage. So it would drink one of my Estus whenever I was just trying to lock onto an enemy. Dude, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Every single Soulsborne game is a controller game, just like Monster Hunter. I'm going to keep it real with you. You can play these games with a keyboard and mouse, but the experience is in mind with a controller. That is how I started playing Dark Souls originally, was with a keyboard and mouse. So I have done it before. I got to. I can't remember if I beat the game or if I got to Anor Londo using keyboard and mouse. But I did use keyboard and mouse for a really, really long time, and I'm just gonna be honest, I would use a controller. Being able to stealthily walk is really important, and I don't think you can do that unless you bind a key for a walk or something like that with keyboard and mouse. So I would really recommend that controller. And stealth is not super duper important, but there are plenty of enemies in these games you can sneak up on and just, stab them in the back and be done with it. Shoot, I would set up that PlayStation 5 controller that if that's what you got, man. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to play Dark Souls 2 with a keyboard and mouse, by all means do that. But I think you would save yourself a lot of time if you would just use a controller. It's really simple and intuitive because the left and right buttons or shoulder buttons, these guys control each of your moves respectively. Like your left side controls your left side. And it's just easy like that. I really recommend it. You'll notice a difference, and you can hit finer movements than what you can hit with keyboard and mouse. Like you can hit certain dodges better, because when you're on keyboard and mouse, you're only stuck to 8 directions. But with a controller, you can do a whole lot more than just those 8 directions. You know what I mean? You get more advantages to using a controller. Default is perfectly fine. The only thing I would recommend changing, and it's up to you, is your jumping. If for whatever reason in the Soulsborne games they can't keep the jump a consistent button, I think in this game by default it's you hold dodge and then tap dodge, or like so you hold run and then you tap run to jump by default. But I think I changed it to how Dark Souls 2 does it, where you hold circle or you hold run and then you push in your left thumbstick, and that'll make you jump. I should have gone back. I should have dodged to the left. I don't know. I need to see about cutting off Calameet's tail, see if I have anything I can accomplish that with. Because if I can do that, I can just fucking wail on Calamite without needing to worry about it. Also, Dark Souls 1 bosses have tail weapons. Dark Souls 2, no bosses don't. There are no tail weapons. Let me see. Dark Souls 3. I definitely agree with you that Dark Souls 3 is overrated, but this is a big but. I have not played that game to completion. I've gotten to about maybe 40 to 50% of the way through the game before I realized I cooked my character. Because I used a soul I needed for a Hovel's Ring in that game. But, Dark Souls 3 does some stuff good, but it really it takes away some important features from the series, like upgradable armor, which I don't remember if Elden Ring had that or not. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, you can upgrade your armor, and that feature alone has kept my character alive for as long as it has. Like, I would have not been able to get as far in this game as I have been if I've not been able to upgrade my armor. Like, it's a night and day difference, dude. Night and day. Speaking of, well, now I'll do it next time I die. I will be streaming Dark Souls 3 at some point, for a playthrough where I actually beat the game. But I think Dark Souls 1 is probably the best in the series, if truth be told. It's just the most well put together, and the world design is, like, top notch. The way that the levels are laid out and the way everything's interconnected for the first half of the game is, like, insane. Dude, I hate these dogs. Like, they just sit there and dodge your hits by their fucking foreskin. I hate this shit. For me, it's also the vibe and graphics. The old Dark Souls 1 graphics have their charm. Yeah, they do. And you know what, though? The Dark Souls remastered graphics are actually downgraded from the original version of the game. You should go look up a Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition and Dark Souls remastered comparison video for the graphics. What I think what the problem is the lighting engine. I think they changed it, and I think they modified some of the textures so things are rendered differently. But I still think that this game looks really good. You know, not saying that it's bad, because they changed it. It's still good. Alright, Calamite. Alright, alright, alright. He was spinning around on me like a fucking Beyblade. Speaking of, I was kind of thinking about, I have one of my Beyblade video games on the GameCube from when I was a kid, Beyblade V-Force, and I've been getting recommended a ton of fucking Beyblade content in my YouTube feed. So I kind of have the urge to play some Beyblade. The subliminal messaging is working. Let me see. I also think I like the combat in Dark Souls 1, I think, more than I do in the other games in the series. With Elden Ring, I just kind of that shit just kind of turned into a jump attack spam fest for me, because I was using the like the great sword that looks like kind of like Guts's Berserker blade or whatever. His Dragon Slayer, excuse me. Fuck. Does the Elden Ring greatsword look like his Dragon Slayer, or does it look like his fucking Golden Era? Either way, I was using one of the Ultra Greatswords, and that shit just slapped. It was cool. It was fun. I might have to boot up Elden Ring sometime and go explore my character again. I need to beat the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Still. I rage quit because I lost like 20,000 runes to a dragon. And it was like a really dumb death to an undead dragon. So it was like, it just pissed me off. And it was like a battle I didn't even mean to get into either. What happens if I run from him? Will he still come over here? Oh, I hear him stepping. Dude, he's stepping. He's stepping. Whoa! What? Whoa, I didn't know he could do that. That's cool. I didn't know that. So Calamite can kind of fly still, even though Goff took out his fucking wing. They did not want you landing a plummeting attack, a drop attack on Calamite right there at all. They were not running the risk. Yeah, hey man, I recommend you subscribe, bro. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. That'll help me out. If you just like and subscribe, that'll be enough to help me out, man. And I try to be nice. I'm also down to help give you guys perspective if you ever need some advice, or maybe you need something to be tossed around a little bit. I'm a very reasonable and nice guy. Also, if you did subscribe, thank you. I have notifications on OBS set up to tell me if you subscribe, but if you have your subs private, it won't show it. So if you have, thank you. Hell yeah, you my man, happy dude. Is it happy dude yes or happy dud eyes? That's what I want to know. Also, I'm going to let you know now, Dark Souls 2 is a lot longer of a game than Dark Souls 1 is. Happy dude, yes. Okay. Okay, happy dude, yes. Dark Souls 2, for me, a playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I think my character ends up around, like, level... I don't know. I want to say somewhere around 212. Nah, it's a chill name, man. It's a chill name. But my character on Dark Souls 2 ends up, like, close to level 200 by the time I'm done with my playthroughs. It is a long, long game. Shoot, man, I will tell you, if you ever want to replay Dark Souls 1, I totally encourage it. Start with a Master Key if you do, because it opens up so many different paths you could take in the game. Uh, Come on, make it. The Master Key just is definitely like an advanced start item, but the things you can do with it are crazy. I'm kind of tempted to do another stream. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I'm tempted to do another stream of Dark Souls 1 at one point and just do like more of a traditional playthrough of mine. Because with this level 1 playthrough, I have not been able to play or have a character anything close to what I normally would. Damn it, I was hoping I'd be at the edge of that and survive. Calvin's rough when you don't have the reach for him, man. He is. Let me see. I do have a bastard sword that's up there, but I don't think it's going to do as much work as this guy does. Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. Don't hop straight back into the game right away if you don't want to. But that's just for, like, future playthroughs. I think Dark Souls 1 is probably one of the more replayable ones, simply because of the fact you can get that Master Key, and you can go about things in different orders. Like, traditionally, they want you to go to the Undead Burg, to the Parish, to the Depths, to Blighttown, and then they want you going to Anor Londo. But if you get the Master Key, you could go to the Depths. You could skip the Undead Burg, like, almost entirely if you wanted to, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I think you could. You could at least skip the second half with the Taurus Demon. I'd have to check. Damn, I hit homie so hard he fell through the map. Hey, thank you, man. I try to keep it chill around here. Shit, I wouldn't mind doing some like cozier games at nighttime. Just like, I don't even know, like have like sleep streams, I guess. Just have a stream running with some chill vibes and put some people to sleep. Getting smacked in the shoulder didn't feel good. Come on, Calamite, slam it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Dude, I break his fucking AI. I keep doing that on this playthrough. Oh, you're in Poland. Hell yeah. You have a good night, man. And I guess also have a good morning too, right? Mm. I was lucky to get out of that. Ah, shit, I wasn't quick enough. I'm in danger here, but he showed some mercy. Oof. Yeah, ouch. Calamite, Calamite, Calamite. Jesus. Thank the Dragon Crush shield for that one. Kept me alive, it did. I'm hit. Not that bad. Not that bad. That's not his tail, silly me. I am burned? No. Hmm. I should have rolled. Alright. I made it really far that time. In my opinion, I think that was far. Shit. I do have a fucking slap. Hold the fuck up. Alright, hold on a second. I gotta wonder what's gonna do more damage for me at level 1. The Sunlight Sword? Or my precious Broadsword? I mean, they have the same stats, right? So, 205. 205 with a C. I don't know. I think I am just going to upgrade that Sunlight Sword straight into a plus 15, and then I will just, I'll just fucking put whatever elements I need on it, really. I guess that's the best thing I can do. So, let me go back here really quick. I grinded forever for this last Titanite slab that I have. I'm pretty sure this is the one I grinded for. Oh no, this is the one I found down there at Calamite's Arena. I'm going to upgrade it to plus 15. So, I will use it. 410. This way, at least, we can put some respect on our boy Solaire, who I didn't have to brutally murder, but I full well did it. You know what? It is what it is. Let me see where I can get some more lightning resin before I actually go and look for it. Da-da-da. Purchased by Elizabeth and Domhnall. Alright, let me go see who I can buy this stuff from. Sanctuary... yes. Ah, shit. There's 2 Sanctuary Guardians back in the...
Struggling, if there's anything I...
Yeah, I already bought it off her.
May
May the flame guide thee. You guys want to see something funny? The devs were real comedians when they did this. Look, 1 and 2. So, just in case the first Guardian was not enough, they made sure you get a second one. Can they hurt me from here? Yes, they full well should be able to. Like, what kind of sick bastards were they? Like, they know the kind of pain and turmoil that these guys cause, and they want us to fight 2 of them. Look, I can't even hit that one with normal arrows. I have to use feathers for that one. And he dodges everything. Unbelievable. Oh my god. What? No. I fat roll now with the sun sword, man. Fine. I'll fucking wear that. Are you happy now, Dark Souls? Are you fucking happy? This really is, like, kind of the funniest thing FromSoft ever did. Like, what madman said, yeah, let's make them fight 2 fucking Sanctuary Guardians, that's fucking fair. And you know, it's not like you can even summon anyone for this fucking fight. Gosh. Why does Solaire's shit have to make me fat roll? He's about to make me play an anorexic character after this shit. You know what? Maybe actually it's the weight of my sins for killing Solaire. Maybe that's all it is. Like, look, that's okay. I really am, like, right on the cusp if... Yeah, a fucking half-pound difference. Excuse me? I guess it took a second to update. I forget that that happens. Wow. It is that much of a difference. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Budrow across the bridge really quick. What'd you drop? Short sword. Dog shit for me.
I didn't expect, I suppose.
And I already bought them all. Fuck yeah.
Thank you. That was I have
That damn internet connection of mine, man. That damn internet connection. Wait, do I need to put up the iron stuff? No, it's already up. Nothing I can really do with what I got. Alright, that is acceptable, I suppose. War. My defense is down quite a bit, but I guess it's an okay price to pay. Hmm. I'm gonna see what this sword will do to Calamite straight out before I put anything on it. 243. And the broadsword was 410. I guess that one's just addicted to falling through the map. Alright, I won't be able to take as hard a hits anymore, so I'll top up. Alright, 48. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, I'm fighting Calamite. I still need to beat Manus, but Calamite I got down like I took away a third of his health earlier, and then I fucking died. But I decided to go into battle with Solaire Straight Sword, and I am going to test the damage with some lightning resin. Unfortunately, these are the last two resins I have. So I'll have to make them count. Because I don't want to go grind the mushrooms. I hate fighting the mushrooms. They're like my least favorite enemy in the series. Next to maybe the bone wheels. But how are you doing today, robot? Let me see what else I can throw on here. I'll see if Calamite can get poisoned, but I don't think he can. It's freaking crazy all this becomes a lake later, and that is where the cave where Mana Strikes us in is. Alright. Oof. Bro did not want to hit him. Wow. That only does 4 points more of damage. Alright, I'm just going to keep using this one, I think, because it has a slightly longer reach than the broadsword does, I believe. And I think really I'm going to be counting on the inches to matter for my damage, or for being able to land a hit. You see, if I was like that dude and cool, I could be using a fucking badass halberd I upgraded. But nah, I chose to be a sword fan instead of a halberd fan. Like, enemy this, enemy that. I'm gonna kill him in one fucking hit with this thing. Maybe two. Ooh. Alright, bro. He's got better die frames than I do. Jesus. Also, is that motherfucker gold-plated? Like, he's got gold specs in him, dude. Get me a gold speckled Doberman, fuck it. I don't know, maybe I should have made the Sunlight Straight Sword into a lightning weapon. But it's okay, I think. 243, can't even see what my boost is. 38. I should have just made it a lightning weapon. I should have. It's okay, though, I can go revert it. I don't want to grind out the fucking slab again, so I'm not gonna do it, but I could. I think if I had to grind out one more fucking slab on this character, I'd pull my hair out. Oh, fucker. It's 11:15. Shit. I'm gonna give it about another 15, 30 minutes of tries, maybe. I might call it a stream after that, though. My stomach kind of hurting today. So... man. Oh shit, that's right. Calamite has a fucking ring in his tail, not a weapon. But I still want to collect that ring, so I might go for it anyways. Hmm. I don't know. I'll leave the poison on the hotbar for right now, I guess. I was thinking maybe I could try fire on Calamite, but he spits fire, and he's a dragon, so... I don't think fire would work very well on him. I will gladly try this poison, though. See if I can poison him. Drink up, drink up, drink up. No! Fucker! Great. I don't remember what happens, but that is very bad. I should have just gone for that damn lightning. Oh, that dude's is fighting Artorias again. You know, it's kind of nice to know that somebody out there is struggling as much as I am. It makes me feel like I ain't alone struggling right now. Damn, that bitch was accurate. Dude, those fucking dogs run around like crackheads. That's bad. Dude, what was that fucking running animation? Jesus. I dodge it then. Dober Dodger. Hmm. Bro was not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, that reduced how much damage it does. Fuck. I'm hurt, getting hit. Alright, this is way better for right now. Yeah, let me get that tail down here. Ow. Well, why didn't you do anything right there, Calamite? You flew up like you were gonna do something. Dead. I wonder if I can get past the dogs without having to fight them. Nah, dogs can smell me. I did not need to dodge into that, but I'm happy it worked out. That must have not felt good, Calamite. Bitch got smacked in the head. Ah. Alright, Calamite, let's get out from this corner. He can go across the fucking field with that one. Oh, fuck you. Fuck. Should've rolled. Should've rolled as soon as I stood up again. Should have rolled. Tell you what, I can keep going. You guys just give me one moment, okay? We're gonna take a moment, 2-minute break. Maybe a little 3-minute break. We'll see. Kind of need to pee a little bit. And then I'll be right back with y'all. So hold tight. Alright, y'all. I'm back. I am down to go take on that dragon again. I think I can beat his ass. I just need to lock in enough. Shit. Man, I don't know. I really am regretting finishing up that sword. Now, I should have modified it. I would have had the extra reach. I would have had a stab attack. But then again, that Sunlight Straight Sword is one fucking unit heavier, so it does make a difference. I'm sorry, floor fan's gonna have to get cut on. My PC's starting to heat up. It's okay, dude. You'll be alright. I think I need to play a Dark Souls mod where every enemy is Calamite. I think that would be really fun to watch. Oof, dodge straight into that. I fucked up. Bro doesn't know I can aim too. Alright, that was a tail hit right there. Oh shit. Heal up. Heal up. Fuck the tail. Heal up. I'm gonna get hit. I tried jumping instinctively for some reason. I don't know why. Jesus Christ, that dog's fucking quick. Dude, what is up with that one falling in the fucking ground? That's like the 5th time that's happened. Homie right here got the fucking washing pole on him. I could never. I don't even think I could use any straight sword other than like a falchion or some shit like that. Yeah, that's it. I could use like a falchion. Maybe a scimitar, maybe a scimitar. Maybe I could use a scimitar. I doubt it though. I keep wanting to call it a Schmidt Marcazoni, please. They got that fucking word stuck in my brain. Chris was a funny man for that one. Ah, fucking. Oh, man, I'm Calamite. I can't fucking fly because my wing got fucking shot out. Motherfucker flies anyways. Like, who the fuck do you think you're fooling with that wing Calamite, dog? Oh, fuck. I did not read that right, but it's okay. There's no way I was making that. Maybe if I went to the left, I would have done it. Hey, what's up, Freezy Pop? Welcome back, boy. How you doing? Getting tired of these fucking dogs. And I'm willing to bet that last one's gonna fall through the ground again. And dead. Hell yeah, man. Shit, I bet you work at a Walmart, don't you? Oh, all 8-hour shifts next week? Fuck yeah. Shit, you strike me like the kind of guy who'd work at a Walmart. Probably getting off at 11. Probably on Gap 2 too, ain't you? Shit, I need to go find me some work, but all like the places around here are just restaurants. And I'm tired of doing the restaurant business. I hate it. It is not for me. Fucking dead. Fucking dead. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Oh man. But I wouldn't give to be able to use just like a slightly longer weapon that was good. I don't know. Maybe I'll go revert the Sunlight Straight Sword back to a plus 10 and rework it into a lightning one. I have 62 chunks, so that's reasonable. No more Walmart? You do order processing for Amazon. Alright. Alright. Cool. So you work with like a third party, like a DSP or something like that then. Dude, my fan is blowing hot air because of my PC. That's crazy. Shit, I won't lie, it was pretty chill being a Amazon driver, but it was kind of a lonely job because it was like just you in that van. And then if you needed like piss, I had to work like the rural areas out in the mountains, and there were just no public bathrooms anywhere, so there were a few times where I had to piss in a bottle. Out there, and a couple times where I had to sneak it off the side of the road out of like a tree or some shit. Shoot, I was being silly while I was in my car thinking about it. I was waiting in line for my Zaxby's order. I ordered one of those like clip-on belt fans, and I'm gonna check and see if that shit works. Wow. Yeah, definitely keep that shit private. I might be dead here. We're burned. What? Where? Alright. I don't know what he was doing with that moon flying like that. Ah, shit. I wasn't able to dodge it. Oh, that's what it was. He just didn't have anywhere to go, so he just plummeted straight to the ground. Dude, I love shields. And I'm gonna say, anybody who says shields are for pussies are not good enough to use shields to begin with. Shields are more than just shields, they are tools. They parry, you can strike. Oof. Dude, my fucking controller, now's not the time. That's Fucking dirty Calamite trying to hit me with that shit right there. Dude, please get his tail off. I'm not even gonna wear the ring, I just fucking want it. Really? Fuck. If you know how to fight him, he's really not too bad. My big struggle right now is just I don't really deal damage, and I want to get his I want to get the ring you get from cutting off his tail. I think all it does is make you do twice the amount of damage. Or no, it makes you take the twice amount of damage, I think, is what it is. He's a fun boss fight. I was going to save him for last, but I got bored fighting Manus. So I wanted to switch it up, and I noticed I was doing a bit better fighting Calamite. If I can get Calamite's tail, and I can't kill Calamite, I'll go try Manus again. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Oh yeah. By the way, I don't know if I have any artists in chat. I'm gonna drop elite ball knowledge on you really quick before I go on to this boss fight. One, I love this Winsor & Newton little travel paint palette I got. It's got a good variety of colors, but this ties into the travel. Alright? If you want to do watercoloring, you gotta get yourselves some empty pill bottles, because these things are watertight. If you want to carry water on the go for your painting, but you don't want to carry big bulky shit, you just want something to throw maybe in your back pocket, or if you're the type of person with a small bag or a fanny pack, this is a perfect way to carry water that's tiny. And if you take off the lid, you can pour yourself the water in there, and you got yourself a little water cup. That shit's killer. I've used that method sitting inside a Taco Bell doing some painting, and it was chill. It's pretty fucking chill. It was kind of uncomfortable though, because the Taco Bell I went to was like in a like really close to downtown. And the city I live in is like just really bad for homeless people. And when I was in there, there were just homeless people that kept eyeing me and my shit. And it was really weird because they sat like at two different tables that were next to each other, but one of them sat. They like sat on the far sides of each table, but they were still facing each other, and they were talking to each other from across the two tables, and that shit was just really fucking weird. So. I'm hurt. I'm dead. The one time I don't haul ass, he catches me in his psychic powers, man. Oh, I wish I didn't accidentally put on that Ring of Favor and Protection. I was going to be perfectly content trying this with the Knight Armor, the Elite Knight set. But, you know, I messed that shit up, so I had to use it. I ain't taking that ring off for nothing. Get over here. Pretty much. Calamite is dangerous just on that move alone. Because his kill box for that, or his hitbox for that, is like right in front of him. You cannot be in front of him. Which, ironically, is one of the easier places to be on him because he's easier to dodge if you're underneath him like that. Also, is this the only place in the game that these dogs appear? I feel like this is. I don't know. Maybe these dogs are in the garden up there, but I definitely feel like I've not seen them anywhere else. I still have to fight Manus. I do have just 2 more bosses, and then it's Gwyn. Calamite included in that count. Originally, I was already going to end the stream by now, but I got a second wind. They're not the exact same dogs, but, well, I don't know, maybe they are the same dogs. I think the ones in Lower Undead Burg are, meaty looking, though. Like, undead meaty. Fuck, I don't have the stamina. I don't know. I made it somehow, some way, somehow. Fuck. I wanted that tail, Calamite. Give me some tail. Give me some tail, Calamite. Give me some tail. Give me some tail, Calamite. Give me some tail. Give me some tail, Calamite. Give me some tail. Ow. Ow. Thank God for my armor, man. I'm fucked up. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Give me a tail, give me a tail, give me a tail. Dude, how come you won't slam that shit down on me? Like, slam down your tail. Slam it! Slam it! Alright, stand up and do your fire shit. Try and fucking curse me with your psychic powers. Perfect. Do it again. Dude just faked me out. Yeah, twerk on it, Calamite. Give me the tail, I want your tail. Give me the tail, I want the tail. Give me the tail, I want your tail. Give me some tail. I'll buy you some dinner if it'll get me some tail. Ooh, you slammed it down, you did it so well. Mm. Oh shit, I gotta move. Ow. I fucked up. I fucked up. Hmm. I don't know. I wish I just had one more fucking Titanite slab. I don't think I have any more available to me because I messed up Sigmire's quest, unfortunately. It would be really cool if there was a feature, though, to meld your slabs together, or your Titanite together to upgrade it. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind grinding out, like, 10 chunks for one slab or something like that. I think that's fair. Like, you know how Calamite chews up Titanite to break it down? Have it so you feed Calamite the Titanite and he regurgitates up an upgraded version of that Titanite. If you want to make Twinkling Titanite, you combine a bunch of different colors of Titanite. That's how I do it. That is how I would do it. Bro's just backstepping for no reason, bro. Maybe I should have backstepped. My guy might be cooking, and I might not know it. I just might not know it. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, Freezy Pop, if you were a video game character and you took damage, what would your phrase be? What would you say, or what would you do? Like, if I got like shot in a video game, I'd be like, "Ugh," or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like, yow. That's a good one. Oh shit. Damn, man, I'm just not hitting that shit. Exactly, man. It is a big-ass arena. That saves it. It gives you plenty of space to work with. Because this guy, you need it. I hate that move, man. Yeah. Guaranteed kill pretty much at this level. So not only does that attack take half of your health, it also makes it so you take double damage. Kalameet's unforgiving. I will say that. He is pretty straightforward of a fight in my opinion, but he just has ways to make himself really unforgiving. Damn, I just saw his health bar fill back up. Ah, shit, dude. I just thought if they made a Dark Souls remake, they should totally set it up so you can set up like a customizable like a curve for each like new game cycle so you can decide how hard the game is going to be as you progress. Like imagine if you set it so like your character was on like a new game level 1 while you had the enemies and shit on new game 2 or some shit like that, just to make it that much harder. In the equipment and shit like that, each new game cycle, you could have equipment that scales for that cycle that you could find. Like, say you set up for a new game, like, I don't even know. I'm trying to come up with some ideas. They could set modifiers in the item code for it. So there have got to be ways they could set up an adjusting slider that's customizable. Because I want to get, like, a bit of a harder experience out of this game. And I want more replayability. I just want an infinite Dark Souls that always gets harder beyond New Game 7. Like, they gotta let it go up way past 7. But of course, they need to figure out a way to make it so that the gear can scale with it too, so it's still feasible. That's kind of what I was coming up with to adjust that shit. I don't know, like, I don't know if anybody in chat's ever played any of the Tales of series, but Tales of the Abyss. Yeah, exactly. Make challenge running way easier. Exactly. In Tales of the Abyss, when you start a new game cycle, a new game plus cycle, you collect points throughout the game as you play shit to basically purchase modifiers for your next playthrough. And I think also in Kid Icarus Uprising, another good example too, is how you can set the difficulty of the levels that you're going in. And the difficulty of the level you're going in directly affects the quality of the loot that you get. So imagine playing like, I don't know, like a new game, like 3 difficulty, and getting that like new game 3 difficulty equipment, and then you decide for your new cycle, you know what, I want to do like new game 20, let me do new game 20 or some shit like that. They could mathematically set a way for the game to make itself harder and drop enough quality loot for a player to still have a challenging playthrough. I think they could do it. I think that would be really fucking cool. I don't know how much much more math they would have to recalculate and shit like that, But I think that might be a really simple way they could do it, or at least a more straightforward way. But what do I know about designing games? Because I was just thinking, like, how cool would it be if, like, by the time I got to New Game Plus, like, I don't know, let's say I got to New Game Plus 2, and I was finding, like, Black Iron armor that was, like, this good at a base level, and then I could keep upgrading it to plus 5, and it would just get stronger and stronger and stronger. That shit would be so fucking cool. Honestly, get me sat down in the fucking board, the drawing board at FromSoft, and I'll be like, all right, guys, listen, just hear me out. Just hear me out. And from Dragon's Dogma, you know, I have Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, and I want to get back into that game. I think I want to start a new character and play. That'd be pretty fun. Might do it on stream even. Fuck it. No, I've not played Dragon's Dogma 2 yet. I want to, but my computer's not strong enough for Dragon's Dogma 2. I have a PlayStation 5, so I could probably play it on that. But, I don't know. I'm more of a PC gamer, so it's hard for me to justify buying games for a console unless it's, like, an exclusive or something that just makes sense. You know, like Monster Hunter to me makes sense to get on the PlayStation, because Monster Hunter's always been a console game, you know what I mean? It plays better with a controller, but like Dark Souls for me and like the Souls series are kind of like an exception because I got into them on PC, but like I'll still buy them on other consoles if it's justifiable, like the Switch version of this game. That was pretty justifiable because that was such a unique port of the game. I really do recommend trying out the Switch version of this game if you haven't. Its graphics are the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3's graphics, but you get the quality of life stuff from the remake. But shit, I don't know. I'll play Dragon's Dogma 2 someday. I want to. Shoot, I'm one of those people that has a really bad habit of going back to the games that I already know, because like I'm already comfortable with them. I know I'm gonna have fun if I play them. So sometimes it's hard to make myself get out of the pace that I'm in, and like the kind of rut, I guess, the little circular rut. Oof. Shoot, what's your favorite part about Dragon's Dogma 2, though? DLC is going to be Dark Arisen again. Okay. So, I know that Dark Arisen, isn't that like a dungeon in the game? That's like a dungeon crawler, like roguelike type thing? I've not gotten that far into the game, so I don't know enough about it to really know what the Dark Arisen stuff really adds. I thought it was just a subtitle for the PC port, kind of like how Dark Souls has Prepare to Die edition. Combat is well done. Okay. That was something I really enjoyed in the first game, was the combat. I loved how you could hop on the different monsters and start slicing them up. What year did the first Dragon's Dogma come out? Because I think Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate came out in 2014. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was the game that introduced mounting to Monster Hunter. So I'm curious if Dragon's Dogma was used as a experiment, or if it was Monster Hunter. Shoot. I probably will be ending the stream pretty soon here, though. I'm going to be helping my dad build a deck tomorrow, so I will be doing that. An island called Bitterback Isle, and the dungeons can change to spawn new enemies and such. Also, the higher level dragons and other beasts spawn there. Dragon's Dogma dropped in 2012. Okay, so yeah, I think Dragon's Dogma was probably a direct influence to the mounting mechanic in Monster Hunter then. That's really fucking cool. Dude, I love Capcom as a company because they are not afraid to just like experiment and make some fucking wild shit sometimes. And then just make shit for the fun of it. The boss is basically Satan. That's funny. Fuck. Dude, I need to start Dragon's Dogma again. I really like the equipment in that game too, how like each and every part of your armor can be changed out. At least I remember it being that way. You could change out the things like your pauldrons and like different like the minor parts of your armor. Well, I say minor, but like how in Dark Souls like your chest piece is like your pauldrons and your sleeves and shit like that. If I remember right, Dragon's Dogma, you can change like the finer things, right? Sure, I liked Morrowind's equipment system too. It was set up like that. I'm jealous of that dude. He can use a fucking great sword. I could use the Bastard Sword, but it really does not have the reach I thought it was gonna have. So I kind of feel like I'm better off with the shorter reach of the Broadsword, but I get more swings for what I do, if that makes sense. Oh, a 3 equipment piece? Okay. I don't know. It's been a few years since I last played Dragon's Dogma, so it's been a bit. Dude, I fucking hate this move. This motherfucker. Shoot, I've been also getting the urge to replay Skyrim. Do you think Skyrim streams are fun to watch? I think that they can be sometimes, but like I don't know. My Skyrim is modded a little bit where I have like some like life sim type shit, and I have the alternate life or alternate start mod like live another life or some shit like that, where instead of doing like the normal introduction, you could start some other shit, like be a hunter in the woods or arrive on a shipwreck and all sorts of stuff. Ooh, solid Skyrim randomizer mods. Okay. Oh my fucking god. All right, I'm gonna go fight Manus really quick. I'm gonna give him a try. So like what kind of randomizers do you think would be interesting? Would it be like equipment and like enemy randomizers? You know, swapping where enemies are or maybe like how strong the enemies are. I've played like Pokemon randomizers and I've played a Zelda randomizer before. A Ocarina of Time randomizer. Oh, dude, do you have any idea how I can uninstall the Anniversary DLC from Special Edition? I let it install that shit, and it installed its own version of like a life sim mod, and it broke like the Eat, Sleep, Bathe mod that I installed that I do like. Damn, give me that Titanite. All right. I'm going to give this one attempt, and then I think I'm going to end the stream because I'm getting very tired. Okay, awesome. I'll take a look at some randomizers for that Freezy Pop. I don't know. The streaming is not a viable full-time career for me, so I will be getting a job here. But I will try and work on a schedule that'll get a good variety of games instead of just having it being like Dark Souls fucking Power Week or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Because I need to change it up some. I've got other games I need to play too. Dude, can you just... I don't know. Game files? Yeah, I don't know. You see, I love Skyrim for how moddable it is, but at the same time, if it's like something that Bethesda decides they're gonna bake into a game, like you can't do shit about it, and I fucking hate that. Like, I know with Fallout, you can disable the DLCs that, like, give you, like, in Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas, for example, if you don't want, like, the DLC items to spawn in your inventory at the start, you could completely just disable that shit and you won't have to worry about it spawning at all. I don't know. I might have to go talk to some like Skyrim nerds to see if they could point me in the right direction on how to fix the game. Ah, look at him down there, being all scary and shit. And I ain't got no way at all of hurting him either with this. Oh, I'm not even human. I'm not gonna have Sif with me at all. It's all good though. I need to be able to fight Manus mano a mano. Psh, nearly fucking pummels me instantly. Mm. Probably should wear that shit. Survive some more hits. Roll. Wow. PC modding is not your area of expertise. Shit. I love modding on PC, but I like it when it's easy. I did try modding like way back in like 2010, 2011 on Minecraft, but it was like totally different way back in the day. You had to set all that shit up manually, and then if you were lucky, sometimes you could find like installers for the mods. I remember I found like the Minecraft Guilds mod and Mo Creeps and Weirdos that way with some installers. Yeah, Manus is just fucking brutal, man. And what's really bad is that if you summon Sif, even if you summon Sif, he is so... Sif doesn't do any damage at all. Sif exists just to draw his aggression, and that is it. So, it's rough. It is rough. I don't know, though. I think I'm going to call the stream there. I'm pretty fucking tired, and I need to be available to help my dad build a deck tomorrow, so I need to go ahead and get my sleep in, so I'll be ready. But until the next time I stream, I hope you all have a good one. Freezy Pop, thank you for sticking around, man. I appreciate you, and I hope you take care. Shoot, and let me know how Dragon's Dogma 2 goes too. Let me know how that is. If you are playing it for the first time, right? Or no, you're looking forward to the DLC. My bad, my bad. Yeah. Uh, yeah, dude, summoning Sif really helps out a lot in this fight. It does, it does. Uh, yeah. Shoot. I don't know if you end up if the Dragon's Dogma DLC comes out like before I get to, you have to let me know how it is so I'll know if it's worth picking up or not. Uh, got these days you got to spend your money wisely, especially on games. It seems like. I want to get back into physically collecting games again, now that Sony's announced they're shutting down their physical line. But everybody else is also going to be collecting, so the physical games market is about to get very competitive. Not competitive, but it's about to get very bloated in prices. And everybody's going to be competing to have the better deal, the better price. People are going to be raising the prices up and up and up. Oh, the DLC's in October. Okay, okay. So it's still 3 months out. 3 months out. That's chill. Um, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna end it here though. You guys have a good night, Freezy Pop. I'll see you.